My name's Tyler O'Hara. I own American Wrap Company in Newbury Park, California. I have 13 years of paint protection film experience. I've been tint certified for 5 years, and I've been detailing cars, if you will, since I was about 7 years old. What was the next question? So I got into automotive wrap because at the time I was 17 years old. My mom was working at a car dealership. My old boss worked for that dealership and was looking for an employee. One thing led to another. She set me up with him. At the time I was working in construction. Didn't really dig it, was making decent money, but I wasn't really into it. I was always passionate about cars. Anytime I was in high school or middle school or whatever it may be, if there was an industrial tech class or some sort of woodwork class or hands-on class, obviously in high school I took auto shop all 4 years, but I always knew I wanted to wrench on stuff per se. So when the opportunity to work on cars in some way presented itself, I snatched it up, and the rest is history from there. So I started an American Wrap Company in May of 2018. I was just unhappy with my previous place of employment, and to be quite honest, I almost completely quit the industry. If it wasn't for my parents that basically said, look at all the stuff you've achieved, why would you throw in the towel on that? I was really that close to just bouncing on the whole thing. So really, without my mom and my dad saying, hey, you should really open your own shop and do this, I probably wouldn't have done it. So American Wrap Company started in May of 2018. I kind of stopped pursuing day trading and financials and went full bore back into the automotive industry. Some of the setbacks along the way that we've had in the past 2.5 years are, at first this was a total cold startup for me. I don't have financial investors. I don't have a rich daddy that's funding this thing for me. I'm really passionate about that. The money I used to start American Wrap Company was from my life savings that I've worked my ass off to save. I didn't take a dime from anyone. Did take some help from a couple people, painting the shop and getting stuff going in that regard. But aside from people's voluntary physical labor, I haven't taken a single dime of, monetary value from anyone. So hard times along the way. When I first started the company, it was a total grind startup, had zero contacts. I had a couple customers hitting me up here and there, but there was weeks when I'd only work, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, if that, laying film. So I would just go pound the pavement, and I'd literally Google, body shops or other shops or this or that. XPEL would send me some freelance work here and there, but every day was a struggle per se, because I literally fought to get to where we're at and to carve out my little nook in this industry. And then a couple months in, I was fortunate to have a good opportunity present itself to me. My stepmom owns a rental property in Thousand Oaks. I was able to secure that with a couple friends. The garage was 800 square feet, so I took the whole garage, revamped it, drywalled the whole thing, put in 16 can lights, as everyone's seen. Made it really nice as a garage could be to work out of, and that's where American Wrap Company really kind of took off. We were working from the garage. For a long time it was just me, and then Matt came on board, and we were full throttle the rest of 2018, and we got the garage in August, September, so rocked and rolled out of that. February of 2019 was pretty slow. I was definitely pooping a little bit of a Twinkie for a while there. We were really slow, kind of scrapping through things. Wintertime's notoriously a slow time for us, so we just did the best we could, muddled through, and then the rest of 2018 was pretty much wide open. And then now, March, April 2020, with the whole COVID-19, that's really putting a damper on things too. We've had to scale back a lot, kind of change some of our procedures, and we're not as wide open as we were. So, it's hard to say what the future's gonna hold, but we'll take any challenges that come our way and make the best of them and keep on keeping on. What honestly motivates me the most to keep going is working on the cool cars. And now as an owner, what really makes me happy is after my team and I do a good job on a car, and that evening or the next day or whatever it may be, or I see the customer post a review for us on Yelp or Google, and it's that positive feedback that we're doing the right thing and we're making people happy. I am kind of a people pleaser, so seeing those people have positive feedback for us and knowing that we made them happy, that's definitely really motivating. And just working on cool stuff, me and the guys, we all love working on cool cars, so that really, how do you beat that? We got just a couple achievements with PPF here at American Wrap Company. I'll quickly ramble through the list. 2013 XPEL Dealer Conference, silver medal, second place winner. 2015 International Window Film Competition, second place, using SunTech. 2016 International Window Film, first place using SunTech. 2017 International Window Film, second place using SunTech. 2018 International Window Film, first place using XPEL. 2019 XPEL Dealer Conference, first place. 2020 XPEL Dealer Conference, third place. And 2019 International, third place. So we've got just a couple achievements, and I'm the only installer with 2 international first place trophies. Also the only installer to win competitions using 2 different manufacturers' film. Nobody's done either of that ever. I'd used, various films throughout the years, whether it be manufacturers approaching me to test their film, being at SEMA, touching film. Just being in the industry for 13 years, I'd touched a lot of film. And over those 13 years, I knew the importance of having a paint protection film manufacturer that was a trifecta, if you will. Really good film, really good patterns, and really good customer support. And through talking to some of the most successful businesses in this industry, I knew the clear choice was XPEL. XPEL's got a 10-year manufacturer's warranty on their film, and they stand behind all of their products like no manufacturer I've ever dealt with. Everybody in the industry knows that XPEL has the best patterns money can buy, and I can pick up my cell phone 24 hours a day, call XPEL for support. My XPEL rep Henry is the freaking bomb. I can call him all the time. I have everyone from the CEO down to my rep's phone number. So the personality and the personal relationships I have with XPEL are just invaluable to me. So yeah, XPEL was absolutely, bar none, the clear choice for what manufacturer, PPF, tint, and ceramic coating we wanted to go with when we started American Wrap Company. What makes American Wrap Company different from other wrap companies? The first and foremost thing that always comes to mind is that I, as an owner, value my employees over any amount of money, any customer, anything else, because at the end of the day, my employees are the backbone of this business. And if they're not happy, they're not going to be motivated to turn out good work. They're going to have shitty attitudes. So what makes us different is that I care about my people, and in turn, we take tremendous care of customers' cars because we're happy. We want to come to work every day. They're motivated to work. I pay them really, really well. So all that kind of translates to quality. So my happy guys, and they're good guys too. They're honest, they're trustworthy, they show up on time, they work hard for us. We do anything for each other. We're like a family. So that translates into, what makes award-winning work happen. That allows us to do great work at a fair price. And yeah, at the end of the day, you know, I know my company and my installers are the best in this area, and that definitely sets us apart as well. So coupled with XPEL, great employees, award-winning work, really you can't go wrong. Future goals for American Wrap Company are I'd like to, first and foremost, get a shop manager here at the Thousand Oaks location. That's going to be a huge priority for me once this COVID crap passes, which is then going to allow me to go pursue, you know, more business opportunities, other markets that I feel we can tap into with paint protection film and various surface protection products. And I'm also going to be looking to partner with other business owners and potentially open up more shops in other states, locations, and whatnot, and kind of, you know, lay the groundwork to how to have a successful paint protection film business, some of the key points, and try to kind of spread that around the United States. So we'll see what the future holds, but for right now, it's just work, work, work.
Perfect, so that's pretty much it right there. Now, anything you want to say to your viewers?
If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Watch the next video. One more. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be a huge favor to us if you'd press the like and subscribe buttons. You get notified anytime we post a new video. Enrique and I work really hard to bring you guys new content, and it means a lot to us if you'd like and subscribe to our channels. Toss us a like, drop us a comment, whatever it may be. Thanks for watching.